convenience compilation because I have just put that. Only 2 orders I have to show your lordship. I had moved IA number 25248 of 2026. Your lordships had issued notice in this IA, my lords. Your lordships kindly see page number 141. Your lordships issued notice. Your lordships recollect, these are people who have teachers who have BEd degrees and also the bridge course. Your lordships have only non-suited people who have BEd degrees. So your lordships permitted the Uttarakhand people who have both the BEd degrees and also the BEd selection list, because most of us are high up on the merit list. In Devesh Sharma, your lordships said only non-suited people only had BEd degrees and not the bridge course. So far as Punjab is concerned, if your lordships kindly see this convenience compilation. So that's just easier for your lordship. All the orders are there. If you have extra copies, just give it, no? You can just. That's right, Millards.
That, yes.
The IA, Millards, in that we have filed a convenience compilation also. In the same IA, 25248, there is also a convenience compilation which the office report says it is there. Your lordships have the convenience compilation, Millards?
Yes, yes.
In that, your lordship sees page 132. At 133, your lordships permitted people like us who were in the state of Uttarakhand, who are having both. Plus the convenience compilation is here.
Okay, हमें भी देखो.
Sir, आज आपका नहीं है, only Punjab.
65.4.
The IA is only case. The IA is limited only to Punjab. Millards, page 132, Millards, of this convenience compilation. Page 132 of this. You are not thinking of the bill against him today. Sure. Page 172. Okay. Page 132 at 133, your lordships permitted those people. Very well.
Convenience compilation page number?
Page 132.
132, yes.
Your lordships permitted candidates in Uttarakhand who had both the graduate degree and also the BEd course, the bridge course to participate in the selection process. Kindly see page 133. As per so and so, learned senior counsel appearing for the applicant petitioners category to which the applicant petitioners belong, that is BEd as well as bridge course qualified, has not been non-suited in any of the earlier judgments orders passed by this court. Accordingly, the present application has been moved by the applicant seeking liberty to appear in the recruitment process sought to be undertaken in the state of Uttarakhand. So and so learned counsel vehemently objected to the prayer made on behalf of the applicant, having considered the submissions advanced at the bar, and in order to balance equities while the qualifications of the applicant's petitioners are still under consideration, and to ensure that they are not deprived of the opportunity to participate in the selection process, we hereby grant petitioner provisional permission to appear in the recruitment. However, it is made clear that this order shall not create any equities in favor of the petitioners, and the fate of the applicant petitioners in the subject recruitment process shall remain subject to outcome of this special leave petition. Similarly, my lords, your lordships issued notice page 141. Today, what we are concerned with is in page 141 of this compilation, your lordships issued notice on an IA to the state of Punjab because in respect of a recruitment which started in the year 2020, they were to ensure that this round of litigation becomes infructuous, they were moving at a fast pace. So your lordships passed an order on 30th January 2026. If your lordships kindly see page 142.
Yes.
Mr. Vivek Jain, Additional Advocate General, appearing for the respondent state of Punjab, prays for and is granted a week's time to obtain instructions and file counter affidavit. List the application on 13.2.
Yes.
Now your lordships will see on 13.2, despite your lordships having listed it, Lords, on 3.2 at page number 176 of this very compilation, they go ahead, fast track the recruitment process and in order to make this application infructuous. 2026, that is at page 176, 177. Your lordships listed, 1 minute, yeah. Your lordship on 18th or 19th. First on, then it came on 18th or 19th. On 17th, Millards, they wanted to close the entire process by 12 p.m. in the midnight, Millards. I am only saying this state can't be so unfair. Having specifically taken instructions, time to obtain instructions, Millards, where was the tearing hurry? It was 2020 notification. Now what is happening? There are number of vacancies which remain unfilled, Millards. Your lordships will enable us to participate at par with Uttarakhand people, Millards, in the process. They have given a cutoff of 57. We have people who have 61, 68, 70. These are also, marks are also, 1 minute. Marks are also annexed along with this convenience compilation for lordship C178. The last prescribed cutoff.
Candidates also have both the reports.
We also have both.
Both the qualifications.
Both. Because this, if we are not suited for this set of recruitment, we'll
Again,
next
I
set of
was pointing out some distinction from Uttarakhand in the case of Punjab.
Let us-
Let me tell your lordship what the point is, and your lordship may just note these dates, your lordship. These dates are important. Your lordship's judgment in Devesh Sharma, which is 2023-18 SCC, came on 11th of August 2023. Now, here, my lords, the issue was that there was a notification which was issued. That
Prior to 23.
prior to 23, that was the 2018 notification. The challenge was that you are actually recruiting for the primary school. Now, for the primary school, the court has held that BA is not a qualifying recruitment. We can't have people with BA teach primary school because for them there is a special course which is there. Now, that notification which was challenged in Devesh, which your lordships had decided in 23, also had a provision that you do a bridge course. On that also the court has remarked that bridge course could not cure the infirmity. And that is what was there in Devesh Sharma, which is 11th of August 2023, para 44, 48, 63, 64. Your lordships have said that. Now, after 2024, the clarification says that the Supreme Court has already said that these people would not be qualified. But what we are doing is, if somebody is already appointed,
already serving.
appointed, your lordships have specifically used the word appointed in that clarification, then they might do bridge course and they should not be disturbed. Now, in this case, in Punjab's case, the first list comes after your lordship's clarification of 8 April, which is in July of 2024. After that, my lords, there were 2 speaking orders which we have passed as a state, saying that we cannot consider you now because there was authoritative pronouncement by the Supreme Court.
They are
and
not in
that-
service candidates. They are not serving anywhere.
serving, but they are fresh candidates. Now, this recruitment process has already started. In July 2024, the list has come. After that, there were certain people who were appointed also. There were certain leftover vacancies, my lords, for which we have issued these notifications. But as far as these people are concerned, they have been eschewed from the process in July 2024. So if your lordships were to finally decide in the matter, after hearing them on merits, that yes, you can allow them to have bridge course and this is a perfect requirement for teaching primary school, then your lordship people follow. But as far as we are concerned as a state, after August 23 order and 24's clarification, I have only eschewed it from July 2024. So whoever is there in the group since July 2024, I have done some appointment from there. There are certain leftover vacancies. So from that group in which these people are eschewed, from that group I am only calling people, my lords. So that is what is happening now. Now my learned friend is creating an urgency. See, they are doing this. But I have not considered you since July 2024. If you are entitled, your lordships would finally decide. But I have eschewed from July 24.
Because
this urgency that you're calling.
All right.
Midnight.
Let this entire in Devesh Sharma, your lordship did not suit us. 100%. Your lordship will see page 119 of Devesh Sharma as part of this compilation. Your lordship said people who only have a degree cannot teach primary students. We are people who have a degree, and that's why your lordships in this entire batch issued notice. If your lordships don't to the outcome of this repetition, this SNP, Milods, then this entire set of recruitment goes, and your lordship knows that the next set of recruitment will happen 8-9 years later. The entire purpose of this goes at page 119 of this very compilation. Devesh Sharma dealt with candidates only.
Yes.
Order on this very because one minute. Because Uttarakhand also, we were the same set of candidates who had both the degree and the diploma qualification. Your lordships had not ever pronounced on the validity of whether such candidates who have both the degree and the bridge course qualification, can they teach primary students? Kindly see para 61 for a minute, please. Can I just invite your lordship's attention to page 119 of Devesh Sharma of this very compilation?
Yeah.
Para 61. Unlike diploma in elementary education, BA does not equip a teacher. Your lordship, is that plus?
Yes.
Para 61. BA does not equip a teacher to teach at primary level. This fact is implicitly recognized in the notification, which still requires a person who is appointed as a teacher with BA qualifications to mandatorily undergo a 6-month bridge course in elementary education. This defeats the very logic of including BA as a qualification, as the very notification which pushes for the inclusion of BA also recognizes the inherent pedagogical weaknesses in its relation to primary classes. It is to cover this defect that all such candidates must undergo a mandatory 6 months bridge course in the elementary education. The irony here is that all this being done when the state of Rajasthan already has more than required number of diploma candidates available. This is besides the fact that there is presently no such bridge course available. At least there was none till the disposal of the petition by the Rajasthan High Court. This is wrong. This is confined at best to Rajasthan. We are people from Uttarakhand, we are people from Punjab who have already undergone this bridge course. Kindly see page 94. Not 94, sir, 21. Oh yeah, just show me the certificate. 179. 179. One such certificate we have produced. March 2019. Because at that point of time, because the appeal came from state of Rajasthan, perhaps they were.
We don't know situation of the diploma candidates available in Punjab and Uttarakhand. If they have sufficient number of diploma candidates, should they go for bridge course?
Uttarakhand, your Highness anyway allowed us. Uttarakhand, 1 minute.
No, maybe we may have.
Uttarakhand, anyway allowed us.
Devesh Sharma also said.
Because Uttarakhand,
All right.
Devesh Sharma, because Uttarakhand, so far
While
as
you detail counter affidavit, we will hear the matter.
That is, it needs to be.
My lords, I am appearing in 65.4. I am seeking the very same relief. My lords have already, we are also candidates from Uttarakhand. We are only 19 of us. My lords have permitted 170 candidates to participate. I have B.Ed degree. I have course. I am also TET qualified. I am only requesting that the same
There is essential qualification as per Devesh Sharma for a primary teacher is diploma in elementary education.
May I just
Your
answer that?
consideration would come if they don't have sufficient number of candidates having that candidate qualification.
May I just answer that?
You can't have a march over those
We are all
who are better
candidates.
qualified.
Well, let me just hear me for a minute. We are all candidates who got this qualification at a time when it was valid. NCT said it is a valid
That has
qualification.
been all considered in Devesh Sharma now.
So therefore, my lords, that is to operate
Only
prospectively.
The protection is only to in-service candidates who had gotten into the job based on that bridge count.
But my lords have already passed that interim order. I am only saying.
Allowed to do this course.
That is a
And in
again,
this, in 65.4, notice advertisement was issued on 7th, 11/25.
Yes.
My lords, we are all there in the merit place.
Second order. And my lord, one point I wanted to bring in the notice of your lordship regarding non-suited in any other judgment, as was noted in 2111 order of your lordship. In Devesh Sharma itself, para 38 to 40, your lordship mentioned 3 other judgments in which exactly the same issue was there and exactly on the same reasoning the orders were passed that B.Ed is not a qualification. There are 3 judgments prior to Devesh Sharma and Devesh Sharma is 4th. Any suggestion? Then your lordship will finally hear this.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
pleadings are complete.
Yes.
Either we sync with your lordship's interpretation of the rules in Devesh Sharma or we don't. There's nothing much to.
That's right. That's right.
My lords, may I also point out what they've done after my lord's orders is that in every district now they have reserved posts for candidates who are beneficiary of my lord's interim order. So I am saying that my lords, till such time as my lords don't.
Don't worry, if we ultimately succeed, we will make sure that you get an appointment.
So my lords, just hear the matter finally before they finish the
In our
appointment.
all counter agenda is already there.
देखिए, list these matters for final disposal on 17th March 2026. In the meantime, parties may exchange their pleadings.
Applies. Applies.
My lord, record that in case I succeed, I'll be considered against.
That is always there. You don't need an order for that.
I didn't mention on behalf of the applicant.
Next case.
Kindly allow that intervention. I have the qualifications.
Lordship,
I'm
I'm-
also your deputy on that date. We will hear you. Huh?
Lordship, I am appearing in 65.4. Lordship, my matter was on Friday at item number 24. Lordship was kind enough to issue notice and tag my petition along with the petition from Uttarakhand. Lordship, my matter is identical. Lordship, I am pressing for the interim.
No, we have not just saw Ms. Divedi didn't get an interim order. She has been out of our life for the last 2 months. 7 times she must have made mention. And still she didn't got an interim order. You come on Friday and you want an interim order today.
Lordship,
They will file the counter affidavit. We will hear everything.
Lordship, performer respondents may be permitted to be deleted.
You delete the report or give the details.
R5 to 57.
Very well. Next.
Yes, sir.